Good morning, guys. So last night I had nothing but nightmares, which means, and I know this is going to sound crazy to you guys, it means that my creative side of my brain is working because my nightmares were very imaginative. So I need more flaxseed powder to make my flaxseed tea. So I'm going to grind some up right now. But that means that today I'm going to work on writing because if my brain is already like in creative mode, because nightmares can be creative, mine were very, very creative and very detailed, like super detailed. That means that it is time to write, which is good because I did decide that I'm gonna let out the skits that I've been working on 2 times a week instead of 1 time a week like I originally planned. So I need to write 4 and film 4 on Friday. So or Thursday. I'll probably film Thursday because I can't film Friday. I just remembered. So that means I have to get them all written today. Let me grind this up real quick. I will be right back. Now that that's grinded up, I'm gonna put it back into this bag, which I do keep in my flaxseed bag, and make my flaxseed tea. It helps with my eczema and everything else. It's actually really good for you, so that's why I drink it. But so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm putting some chia seeds in some water to help them bloom before, I don't even know if that's the word for it, bloom. I don't know, to help them like plump up before I put them in my tea. I've been putting them in my tea when they're not plump, and I just feel like they're not doing as good for me as when they are plumped. So I'm like letting them start to plump. So yeah. Anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. That's how I'm starting my morning, and then I am going to take you guys writing with me so we can write the next couple scenes of the skit. And yeah, let's get started. Hey guys, so I had started writing skit form and I'm working on writing it now. Now that I have an idea of how filming will go and how I'm going to film the series, writing it is a little bit easier because I know I know what to expect, I guess is like what I'm looking for, the words I'm looking for. However, filming interactions is a weird thing when you know that you have to film those interactions. Like, I have to write this based upon my own acting ability, because if I can't bring this to life, if I can't make it feel real or genuine, or if I can't make the comical in my acting abilities, then the skit's not going to do well. So yeah, I think I'm just like putting some unnecessary pressure on myself right now and like my thoughts. But let's talk about it. So I'm at skit 4. I've filmed the first 3 skits already, and by the time this video is out, those 3 skits should be out. So I'm going to talk about it. So we're at the point where Josephine's at the evidence locker. She's trying to get the phone of the first murder victim because it belongs to another victim that they don't know about, which proves that the first one isn't the first one. And she, like, in a show, there's interactions that seem pointless, but move the story, you know? Books are kind of the same way. And this is definitely one of those skits, but it's hard when you only have like such a short period of time to move a story, because you don't want to put pointless interactions. And with me and my ADD brain, I want action, action, action. Which this is not going to be that kind of a story because it has to be more dialogue based because of TikTok. That's where I'm at. I'm struggling. So yeah. How are you guys doing? How is your day? Are you struggling with your skits? Also, for everyone who's watching these vlogs, thank you. Like, I appreciate you. I just want you to know that. I appreciate you. Because 99% of the time, I don't leave my house. So, you are just hanging out here with me as I work. So, I'm like halfway through done with this skit. I kind of want to put a joke in this skit and make this one a little bit lighthearted, because some of these next skits are going to be more dark, more like that, because it is a serial killer. That it's like a cop drama, so you know it's not supposed to be all lighthearted. But yeah. Also, I really like main character kill-offs, but I don't know if I'm going to do this in this skit. Also, I don't know how long I'm going to run this skit for. There's 10 episodes in a regular season, or 24. I always like the shows that have 24. However, BBC had one of the best Sherlock Holmes, and those were tiny. I mean, those episodes were like movies. But, the episodes were like movies, but they were like only 4 per season. But they were like 2 hours long. And obviously I can't do that because TikTok's way shorter than that. So also when I film this week, because I'm gonna have to film the next 2, I've decided to do 2 a week. I am going to make sure that the sound is on. I'm still so embarrassed that I recorded that behind the scenes for you guys. Like I had it recording as I was working on it, and I, for some reason, didn't turn the sound on because I'm an idiot. So that is that. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. I really gotta finish writing this. I'm gonna just throw on some music and try to get my head in this. Bye, guys. Okay, so I wrote 2 skits, which I'm really happy with. I'm taking a little midday break because I'm making myself some food. I am starving. I haven't eaten anything. And also, I'm trying to get this blanket knit in time for Christmas. So at all of my breaks, I've just got to start knitting it. I do knit and chat on TikTok, and that's usually how I get a lot of knitting done. But lately, we've been doing Choose Your Jam, which, you know, requires my hands to change the music. So I haven't been able to knit as much, so I'm not getting as far with this as I would like to be at this point. So yeah. But I got 2 skits written, which I'm really excited about. So I really think that it is different. Okay, I know. It's super different when you're writing a story for like a weekly basis, like episodes, or like when I first wrote Timetopia, it was a blog, so I wrote like a weekly insert for people. And it's just such a different vibe when you're writing it that way. So even writing these skits, because I'm going to be doing 2 a week, it's a different thing because I have to write cliffhangers and I have to plan out how am I going to pick up from the cliffhanger to the new episode, you know? So it's definitely different, but it makes it easier because I have like a set schedule. And once I have a set schedule and deadlines, I tend to like excel at that kind of stuff. I don't know why. I have ADD and I get distracted super easily by things. But if I know that something's like has to be by this time or this point because people are depending on me, I tend to get it done better. And that's a hard part about writing novels is that like there's no set deadline. This is all just like on my own pace and my own time. And nobody knows that, you know, I'm working on these things. So it takes me like twice as long because nobody's depending on it. Does anybody else have that problem? Or is that just a me thing? I don't know. Either way, I am going to knit while my food is making, and then I'm going to eat because I am hungry. So I will catch up with you guys in a moment. Hey guys, so I just got off TikTok Live and it was so amazing. I'm so thankful to everybody who is like super supportive on there and like supporting my writing and my dream. It was just so good. I'm gonna watch Greek, which is on Hulu, which is an old show if you've ever seen it, for a little bit while I lay on the couch and just relax before going to bed. So I'm gonna call this a night, you guys. Thank you so much for following me on my day here in the house writing. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Good morning, guys. So I woke up and look at my natural, like, just waves. They are so pretty today that I decided to do, like, nothing to my hair. I'm just gonna let my hair be natural. It just, like, was giving me, like, such pretty, like, natural hair vibes. I did put just, like, a little bit of oil in them, so that way they don't frizz. But I was, like, I'm, like, in love with the way they look today. Like, anyway. You know what time it is. It is tea time. I have 2 more skits to write, a lot of work to do. I am just in my comfy clothes again. I found the cutest sweatpants that I forgot that I own. So I am in some penguin sweats. You heard that right. Penguin sweats are so cute. And I am just going to hunker down and get a lot of work done. I'll definitely share that with you. I think tonight I want to make like a knockoff version of like Mexican pizza from Taco Bell. I think that's what I'm feeling for dinner tonight. I like to plan my dinners ahead because of like how I buy my groceries, but yeah. I wish I could show you guys my cute sweats. I'll probably show them to you in a second. But I'm so excited for the day. I really can't wait to get these skits done. Hold on just a second. I can't wait to like get my skits done so I can start filming them on Thursday. Tomorrow, I think I'm gonna hit the comic book store because I have to get down there at some point to do some stuff. But I have my flaxseed chai tea made. So I am going to sip on some of this while I get some work done. And I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Look at these waves. I can't get over how much like I'm just loving my natural hair today. Bye. So for me, walking on the treadmill, riding, and then going back and forth helps because, like I said, I have ADD and sometimes it's super hard for me to focus. So if I can walk for a bit and then write for a bit, it really helps me focus. It's why in school I can learn pretty quickly concepts and stuff, but I can't sit still for long periods of time. My brain just goes off onto other things, and you can't just get up and walk around. So it's kind of why writing for me is so fun from home, because I can like walk on the treadmill, write, walk on the treadmill, write. It's just a better experience. Hey you guys, so I am craving Mexican pretzel. I know it's not real, Mexican pizza is not a real thing, but I'm gonna try to recreate it as best I can here without like the Taco Bell sauces. So first, I am baking these so that way they're a little bit healthier, but to get like that same crisp, so those are in there. I have my refried beans right here. I'm not making anything from scratch today, you guys. Not gonna lie to you, today's gonna be an easy day. And then I have my meat right here that I'm gonna cook in this pan once those are getting crisp. And then it is double layered, so I'm gonna make it like a cheesy gordita crunch kind of a thing. I'm gonna put a flour tortilla, the cheese, and then put the crispy. I'll show you once I'm done. So let's get started. Okay, so here are the refried beans, all nice and smooth. And then I'm barely putting the meat on. This is how they came out, all crispy, and they're gonna be so perfect. And then I have this, having this cheese melt on it, and then that way once it's all done, and then I do have sour cream that I'm gonna squirt on top. So I'll show you when I'm actually putting it together. So while the cheese is hot, I want to put the bottoms with the little top part, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to take one of these crispy shells. Oh, they're not going to fit perfect. Oh well, it'll still be good. Corn tortillas are so much bigger before you so it's not going to be like a perfect match. It's still going to be delicious though. My finished product, I'm going to just squeeze some sour cream on it and eat it. I hope it's delicious. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just got off a live and someone was talking about my book because they read it and they checked it out and they absolutely loved it. So it's so exciting. I think I'm gonna put the screenshot because I took a screenshot of the live because I've never had this happen before. But this, like, oh gosh, guys, like moments like this make me feel like maybe I didn't make a mistake in trying to be a writer and pursue this dream. But yeah, it's just so amazing. I'm gonna try to insert a clip of like the screenshot, but it was just so amazing.